3 cups all-purpose flour. If this is your first time, make it with 2.5 cups. It's always easier to add more flour than take it out. Teaspoon salt. Swirl. Now we need 16 tablespoons, 2 sticks of butter. You can totally do this in a food processor. I also find that grating really cold butter in works just as well, and stirring every half of a stick easier. A mix of stir, but also cutting through to make sure there's no big clumpies. Scrape the back of your grater. And the thing about pie crust is you want all of those little pea-sized pieces of butter to have a lot of flour over them. Why? Because when they actually bake, they help puff up from the steam while also giving us the delicious buttery flavor. Now I've got 1/2 cup or 8 tablespoons of ice cold water. I also popped it in the freezer with the butter for about 10 minutes. We're gonna put 1/4 cup of water in first. Give it 10 big stirs. You might be like, not much has changed. That's okay. Pour in a bit more. I'm gonna do 10 spatulettes. Your hands are gonna melt the butter, so that's why I use a spatula, just to kind of keep things as cold as possible. Spatulette is scoop from the bottom, punch, scoop, punch. You're like, kind of still looks like flour. I'm gonna do 5 to 10 claudets, and then it's gonna go into the fridge to cool down again. Because I didn't want the butter to melt too early, I'm waiting until the very last moment to use my warm hands, which will melt the butter. So now I'm gonna do 5 to 10 claudets, which is the same motion as a spatulette, but just with your hand. So I'm gonna scoop from the bottom and then punch with my knuckles. You kind of feel the butter melting beneath your fingertips. Flatten her out a little bit with your fingers. This will help it cool faster. It's better to stop a little early and get this back in the fridge than try to overwork it. A ball-esque shape. Cover, pop in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour and up to overnight.